what it is and what it do. You don't know nothing? I'm gonna tell you something. Geographically, yeah. Geographically, where my best friend and I are currently, we reside in a culture that is pretty much not submissive, but they're rather passive, towards American citizens. If you're from the U.S., most of the times, the people that you encounter that live here, genuinely live here or have been here for, umpteen years or whatever, to work or reside, or their families move or whatever, they're typically very docile and like, oh, okay, you're American, okay, that's like, something, compared to them, or your lifestyle, makes you, something. They put you on a pedestal that you may not even necessarily deserve to be on, but it's just that because you're who you are and where you're from, they kind of are like, partially passive, maybe even a little submissive to, what it is that you want or what you say, or, if you're showing any type of aggression towards anything you want, they'll just like back off, like, okay, whoa. They do this little thing with their heads like this, and it's like, how much would you, like if you're talking to a cab driver, you're like, how much would you charge me to go this place? They were like, 3 KD, 3 Kuwaiti dinars, so 3 KD. And you're like, no, 2. And they were like, okay, 2. Like, all right, okay, if they're selling their wares or crafts or something like that, how much for this blanket? 18 KD, 18 Kuwaiti dinar. I give you 15. Oh, okay, whatever, Please don't kill me, And I don't know if it's because of our, reputation, or, Americans are not to be haggled with or whatever. You just, they typically just let you have it. And that gives a certain entitlement. Sometimes it creates an assholiness that, comes from just somebody just giving you your way. Giving in when you show resistance. Shouldn't be that way, but that's just people. Especially in this country, as far as customer service, their aim is to please you. You don't want to, not satisfy the American or the U.S. citizen, if they've blessed your establishment with their presence. You want to make sure that they're taken care of. And the only way to get even better treatment, from a shop owner or restaurateur or something like that, the only way to get any more special attention and even more ass kissing is to be like nice, which you should be anyway. But to be nice, oh, you're wiping away the stigma of Americans being assholes. You know what I'm saying? You're showing that side of American citizenship and our self-representation as an ambassador of the country of the United States by being, mannerable and nice and saying thank you and, smiling and just being sociable. That will get you, they might bring you the deed to the fucking place. Just like, oh, this guy's not the typical a-hole American. He's not saying, he's not telling me to go get him some bread and then throwing the spoon at me to do it. He's just like, he's a nice person. So, oh my gosh, then they coming back to your table, they may be a little more sociable, they may want to talk a little more, but that's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. you know. And I think it's good to give the impression that everybody from out of, you know, that's coming to their country, that's coming from the U.S. is not just an a-hole or a jerk, or, you know, or looks down upon them or thinks less of them. I definitely don't condone it being done in front of me, you know. So I say that to say this. I had an encounter last night, and I said that I would share it because I would like to share it, and I hope that you all enjoy it. This is a pre-recording. This isn't live. You know, it's what, 9 a.m. 9 in the morning here. So what is it? 2, 3 in the morning stateside. You know, football games just wrapping up on you guys' side, so you're probably just laying down. Hell, our day's just getting started. Time difference. I've told you about it. So, but anyway, an example of what it is that I'm talking about. I was out and about, walking through the city, which I love to do. You know, I do that. If anybody knows me, I have traveled a majority of my career after getting out of the military. I've been in a position to where my job requires me to travel, whatever that job may be. You know, at one point it was domestically throughout the U.S., and then now it's internationally. So anyway, but when I go someplace, I like to get out and see what's going on foot. I'll probably get around to driving around, but at first, I probably don't have a vehicle. I probably hadn't sought out to get a vehicle, or I just want to see where I can walk and know what's in my immediate surroundings. That's just me. You know, I'm just saying. You'll be looking for me, and they'll be like, "Hey, where White go? Yeah, he went on a walkabout." Yeah. Black ass Dundee. I guess that's who I am. I'm the Black Mick Dundee. I'll go on a walkabout and check my surroundings and see if I have to get out. If I have to get somewhere, shit, I know where to go. You know. So anyway, I was doing that yesterday, and so I called my best friend. I said, "Hey, best friend." She said, "Hello." I said, "Are you making something to eat?" And she was like, "Hell no." I'm like, okay, kind of aggressive. And so I said, "I'm up here by one of your favorite establishments, the Five Guys." The Five Guys is I'm not sure if, as a matter of fact, I think it is. I think it's a burger joint. I'm going to say it's a burger joint. But I thought they did pizza. I'm not sure. That's not the point. Point of the matter is, Five Guys makes a cheeseburger with the lettuce in place of the bun. So, you know, we frequent there with our whole ketos thing. The ketos diet thing. So in place of the bun, they use like these big leafy, you know, pieces of lettuce, like loaves of lettuce, if you will. So I'm like, "Yo, I'm up here by the spot. You know, you want me to grab you something and bring with me when I get there?" And she was like, "Yes." And I said, "Okay, I love you very much." And I hung up. So now I'm walking, and I'm going to assume that after this, I'll catch a cab, go back, you know, have the food. The food will be hot. She'll like it. She'll love it. You know, and maybe she'll treat me to some nasty time. So I say, I go in, and immediately here's the interaction. Here's your opportunity to interact. You don't have to go overboard, because when they see you, and you're an American, and you've blessed their establishment, and you come in the Five Guys, and the little thing go off. Now it's like, okay, which type of American is he? And they're like, "Hello, sir." And I'm like, "How you doing?" And they're like, "Great, wonderful." He's not one of the killers. He's a nice one. Okay. So I walk in, You know, he go, hey, how you doing? Then everybody else starts to speak. Then, hi, sir. Hello, sir. Hey, what's up, man? All right, then, but high five. So, I'm like, yeah, I'm telling him my order. I'm like, who is this? We'll get better at that. So, I say, yeah, I want to get a double cheeseburger. Yeah, I didn't say 2. That may play into how this went so left so fast. So I said, yeah, I want to get a double cheeseburger, no bun. He said, no bun? I said, no bun. Lettuce. He said, lettuce wrap. I said, yeah. I could have said lettuce wrap, but I didn't. So I said, yeah, lettuce, no bun. No bun? No bun. Okay. And if you've gone to Five Guys before, the menu is up. It's hanging up. You look back and see the food. Directly in front of you on the counter is a list of things you can have on the sandwich. There are highlighted items that come with what's called all the way. Okay? You get that? Follow me. When you say all the way, it's going to contain all of these things. But there are additional things that you would have to ask for specifically because they're not all the way. They're included. You know, you can include that with all the way, or you can include that instead of all the way. But if you say all the way, it's about 7 things that's going to come on your sandwich. Boom. Got it? Okay. So, I'm telling him, I'm saying, cheeseburger, no bun, no bun, no bun, no bun. Okay. And I said, I want it all the way. He said, all the way? I said, all the way. And I'm, you know me, in my mind, everything is music. And I can relate it to some type of rhythm. And I related it to the movie Stir Crazy, and there was a part where Richard Pryor did this thing, and it was like, on the Chain Gang, they were like, all the way, all the way. So I'm telling him, okay, I want 1 cheeseburger, no bun, no bun, no bun, no bun. Okay. And I want it all the way. He said, all the way. I said, all the way. He said, all the way. I said, all the way. So we got 1 cheeseburger all the way. He said, all the way. So now he's smiling because you see I'm being humorous, which I sometimes can't help doing. But in this case, it was like he started it. So it's all the way, all the way, all the way. So, and then I didn't know I was about to do it, but I was about to fuck his whole world up with what I was about to say next. Because I only ordered 1 sandwich. Now, what sandwich? That 1 sandwich is for my best friend. Now, I haven't ordered for me yet, which I'm now about to, and he wasn't ready. He was not ready. So I say, and he's like, and the turmoil is about to happen now as a result of me saying any more than what I already got him to understand. He ain't thinking he got to do no more. Anxiety is setting in because I said, and? He said, and a double cheeseburger, no bun. He said, no bun, no bun, all the way with jalapeno. The brakes are screeching, the gears are grinding. He's like, what the hell does that mean? Like, and I'm prepared to explain to him, but I have to wait for him to, get his eyes to stop blinking. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of blood. Like, no, listen. And he's like, okay, 2 sandwiches? Yes, 2 sandwiches. 2 sandwiches. 2 cheeseburgers. Yes, 2 cheeseburgers. And let me pause because instantly your American side is like anytime you are going into an establishment in the States, you don't expect to have to do all this talking. You want this shit done. I should have told you already. 2 cheeseburgers, one with this, one with that. And they're used to it. Here it's like, as the least complication, the better. But I didn't know I was doing this to him when I said what I wanted on the second sandwich. So I'm telling him about the second one. He's like, so 2 sandwiches? Yes, 2 sandwiches. 1 all the way. All the way? All the way. All the way? Yes, all the way. Okay. Second sandwich. Second sandwich. Second sandwich. All the way with jalapeno. All the way with. Because jalapeno was not on the all the way. So there's an addition to the all the way because I want jalapeno. And I didn't mean to do it to him, I promise. There was a nicer or easier way to do it, I would have done that. I thought it was simple. So he's like, I'm letting him register it in his own mind. I ain't saying nothing at this point because it's like he's trying to tune into a station on the radio like, all the way with jalapeno, all the way with. And I'm like, I'm trying not to go there. I'm not in America. I'm not going to make this man see a side of America that he doesn't want to. I'm going to stay here and just let him work it out. I am giving him the Jedi eye, though. He's like, all the way with jalapeno. Like he's sounding out a new word. All the way with jalapeno. 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 Yeah, that's right, Happy. All the way with jalapeno. All the way with jalapeno. All the way. We are singing this back and forth in communication harmony because he gets it. And I need him to get it, but I need him to hurry up and get it, but I don't want to pressure because I don't want to be the American asshole that comes in here and bosses these people around. He's a human being, I'm a human being. We can work together and figure out anything. Our problems don't have to be uncommon. We can work together. We just have to take time and figure it out. And we can have food harmony anytime we want. We can have harmony in any facet of any interaction. All we want. We just have to be a little patient. And so I got 2 double cheeseburgers, lettuce wrap, no bun, all the way, and 1 with jalapeno. It worked out perfectly, and I just want to share how working together and being patient can bring us to a common bond.